The universe is always giving us signs, always trying to tell us something, but many people don't actually know how to recognize those signs. And sometimes when we don't interpret it, we end up going the wrong way. Because in actual fact, we're always being guided by the angels, by universe, by God. There's something always guiding us towards our destiny. So in this video, I want to break down for you 5 unexpected, unusual, the things you don't usually think about that are actually signs. We're going to break it down for you, 5 things that you need to look out for so that next time you see these things, you know how to best navigate with it, you know how to be aware of it, understand it, and best go towards the light, towards your manifestations. We're going to break it down in this video, but before we get into it, show reel, hit it. Namaste everyone, Namo Himalaya, this is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video I'm going to break down for you the 5 unexpected signs that the universe is sending you a message. They're speaking to you. And we're going to dive straight into it with the first thing. The first thing is dreams. Actually, dreams is the biggest thing when it comes to universe speaking to you. Think about it. We're in our sleep cycle for what, at least 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. So there's a lot that goes on in our dreams. And I need to ask you a very simple question, because sometimes we think, well, how does dream relate to everything I do on my manifestations? Actually, it guides us unconsciously. Think of it like this, right? If you had a nightmare and you wake up, how do you feel? Not so good, right? And if you feel not so good, how's your vibrations? Not so good, right? So your vibrations equals your what? That's your emotions, and your vibrations equals your attraction. So actually, what actually happens next is determined by your dreams. So when universe is actually manifesting with you, it does a lot of work in dream. So whenever you have dreams, try to make sense of it. What's actually going on? Sometimes if we have, let's say for example, a certain scene where you are running. Have you ever been chased before in your dream? And you get chased and you get chased and you get chased and suddenly you wake up and you're, right? You ever had that moment before? Well, what is that sign? That sign is that there's some unresolved problems. Think of it, that situation is not resolved. If it's not resolved and you wake up unresolved, what's it? It's giving you a sign. It's saying that there's something not resolved right now. Maybe there's a big problem and you're kind of shying away from it. You're kind of ignoring it right now. But if you ignore it and you're suppressing that energy, guess what? It's a matter of time before that thing explodes. So it's a sign. You're supposed to do something with it. You're supposed to own up, have courage, face your shadows, right? Sometimes dreams can be beautiful. It can be amazing. It can be full of love. Well, whatever the vibration is in the dream, it will correspond to the vibration that's here, right? So dreams is a very, very big sign when the universe is speaking to you. Now, if you guys want to understand more about dreams, I don't know if you guys are interested in the dream topic, but there's a lot of things to do with dream reading. If you are, let us know inside the comments below. And if there's enough demand for it, then I'll create a separate video just to explain dream reading for you guys, so you guys have a better understanding of what all dreams mean. Moving on to the second thing is to do with unexpected opportunities. Now, when it comes to unexpected opportunities, what do I mean? Well, think of it like this, right? You're trying to manifest the love of your life. Let's say, for example, you're trying to manifest a girlfriend. And for some reason, some guys keep asking you to go to some thing with them, whatever it is, okay? It could be dinner or whatever, right? Or coffee. And they keep asking you. Now, that's unexpected because you're saying, hey, universe, you got it wrong. I'm trying to manifest a girl. Why you keep giving me a guy who's keep asking me to go out? But they're the unexpected opportunities. If it's keep happening over and over again, we need to understand that everything that shows up for us is for us, right? It's almost like this. Imagine you order Amazon delivery. Imagine I want to order this cap from Amazon, right? How does it appear? Does it appear at my door like this? Here's the cap. No, it doesn't. A guy comes, right? Or a girl comes and they deliver the parcel, and the parcel, you cannot see what's inside, but you know it's for you. What I'm saying is there's a messenger. There's always a messenger before you get your manifestation. And that messenger usually invites you to certain opportunities. And sometimes you will never know. It's just like sometimes when we host events, people meet up and then they become soulmates. They become life partners. And you're like, how did they get there? Well, they went there by investing in themselves to go to a personal development event or manifestation or law of attraction event. And their intention was, oh, maybe I'll learn something about law of attraction, but their other prayers get answered too. So what does that mean? It means that my invitation or my opportunity actually linked their other manifestation up. So whenever you see things that show up for you, oh, it's a real estate opportunity, it's right in front of you, you think, that's got nothing to do with me, I'm not interested in that. No, everything that shows up for you is for you. Everything that shows up for you has something to do with you. When you say yes, it might not be the real estate. It might not be, but it might be something behind it. So learn to say yes to opportunities. A lot of the times it's unexpected, but it's a message that's for you. Third thing, sudden confusion. You ever had it before where everything seems to be going fine, everything's going right, you've been doing for a while now, no problems or anything. One day you wake up, you feel off. I don't know what it is, you say. I don't know why it is, I just don't feel like doing this anymore. You ever had that before? You ever had it before where you're in a relationship, everything seems to be going fine, and one day you start questioning, is this person really for me? Sudden confusion. Now, let's think about that a moment. So, it makes no sense to you because you're like, my job's great, pays me fine. It makes no sense to you because you're like, no, relationship's fine, we've had no problems. And you don't know why. You even speak these words. You say, I don't know why, but I just have this weird feeling recently. Is there something else? Is there more to life? Why are you having this sudden confusion? Am I doing the right thing? Why are you asking that? Well, you're not asking it. The universe is asking through you. Because if you were asking it, you would not think it's weird that you're thinking this way or feeling this way. Because the universe is channeling the feeling through you. This is a message for you to reevaluate what situation you're in right now. To really consider, hey, is it true that the universe has bigger plans for me? Once you start diving into that, you'll realize there's bigger opportunities for you. But again, these steps are not easy to take because it takes courage. It takes courage for a human being to detach from what they are used to, what they are accustomed to. But when people actually trust in the universal signs and they take that leap of faith, usually they find miracles manifest on the other side. Moving on to the fourth point, physical signs. Now, what does this mean? It means physical pains in body. Have you ever had that before? You didn't suffer any injury, but for some reason you've been feeling something on your right shoulder recently. Most likely you're carrying too much burden. It's time to let go of something. Have you ever had it before where for some reason you keep injuring one foot? Maybe it's your right foot. You keep injuring and you don't know why. I keep injuring the same foot over and over again. Most likely, you've been needing to make a decision, but you've been neither here, neither there, and you have not found the courage yet to take that step towards the right direction. A lot of the things, the signs of our body, and it keep happening. Why am I getting pains here? Why am I keep falling over? Why am I keep injuring the same place over and over again? A lot of the time, these things have to do with the decisions that we're making, and the universe is trying to warn you or trying to give this message to you to tell you that, hey, it's time to make a decision. It's time to do something about it. And they're trying to push you and squeeze you. Because you need to understand, the universe ain't going to show up one day and say, hey, dude, I'm the universe and I've got a few messages. It doesn't know how it shows up. So it has to use it through people, through messengers, through your body, through all of these different things. That's how you're gonna receive these signs. So we need to start understanding these. By the way, if you have any questions with regards to any of these signs, drop it below. And if there's common questions, I might create a separate video just explaining it, because I know it's quite a deep topic because so much can happen with our body. Now, the fifth and final sign is what? Moments of clarity. Certain ideas channel through you, certain aha moments, things that you didn't even think about, just suddenly I just got an idea. That is the biggest message. It's the biggest blessing from the universe. Have you ever been like surprised by your ideas before? Have you ever been like, oh my God, I have this amazing idea? And people say, where do you get it? I don't know where it came from. You ever had that before? I don't know where it came from. Do you know what that means? It means it didn't come from your brain. I know you want to claim, you want the claim to fame and you want to say, yes, I thought of it, but it didn't come from your brain. Otherwise you wouldn't be impressed by what comes from your brain. Come on. It came from beyond you. That's your biggest message, your biggest feeling, your biggest message, your biggest idea. You're supposed to manifest it into this physical reality. You're destined for that particular greatness of that idea to make it into reality. But the real question is, are you going to do anything about it? Or are you just going to sit on the sidelines and say, hey, you know, once I had an idea, now somebody's made it into reality? Or are you going to be the person who works, who takes action, who has courage, who does whatever it takes, right, to make it happen? I always encourage everybody to be the make it happen person. Because once you make one thing happen, that an idea channels through and you make it happen, guess what happens? Universe gives you bigger ideas, bigger manifestations, bigger opportunities. So these are the 5 things, to sum it up, for when the universe wants to speak to you, but it's doing it through some strange ways, and sometimes we don't know, because the universe isn't going to type you a text message anytime, isn't going to send you an email anytime, and they're always going to do it through these unexpected situations. So hopefully you guys got something out of it. If you can relate to any of these signs, by the way, let us know inside the comments below. That's always nice to know. Share your story. And also, please hit the thumbs up, hit the like button, do our good karma deed for the day to allow this message to reach out to more people, to help more people around the world. And also, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated on the 2nd channel to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet with these daily uploads. Love and blessings for everybody. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.